I would love to know where you got your inspiration from. So let's go back. Let's dive back a few years and your early inspirations, your academic journey. I think you're a grad of Cambridge and Oxford, both.
Yes.
So what did you do? What were you doing there? And how did that influence what you're doing today?
I'm from Mauritius originally. And back in the days, there were not a lot of people who were going to Oxford or Cambridge from my country. But my sister was already studying in the UK when I was doing my A-levels. And then it became obvious that I was going to go to the UK. And I thought, let me just try and get into Oxford and see what happens. Got invited for an interview. I went there first time in the UK. It was snowing, whole different experience. And I was a huge fan of Harry Potter. And Harry Potter was filmed at Oxford. So then when I got there, I was like, oh my goodness, this is like a dream come true.
Land of Harry Potter.
Land of Harry Potter. And we went to see all the interesting sites and everything. It was really, really nice and fun. And I had my heart set on it. So I applied for material science. I wanted to be an engineer back in the day. And I got in. And it was a very big thing that I achieved personally. And I was very happy with it. It was really hard, 4 years, but also really fun. And then during that time, I discovered myself more as a scientist, as a student, and decided to do a PhD. And then I got into Cambridge for the PhD, and that was in spinal research, so trying to improve the diagnosis of back pain.
Wow.
So very medical. And then I decided science is not for me at the end of my PhD. So it was a very interesting turn of things. But what happened is I became the first girl from Mauritius to have gone to Oxford and Cambridge. So then they started pushing me a lot more to help others get into Oxford and Cambridge. And that's when my journey started with representation and making outreach for women and girls. And it started with girls in education. And this has definitely shaped my journey from there on. But of course, it's also taught me so many life skills that are now transferable in any other job that I do. And it really kind of like awaken the feeling of this is my passion in life, which is representation, because I have been so lucky to have all of these privileges in my life that led me to where I am now. And now I need to do it so that everyone behind me can also keep coming in.